Please describe your job title and primary duties.
So my job title was a cook. We actually had many different job duties. As a cook, we could do dishwashing. We could also work the line, the ovens, and a thing is called sheet outs with the dough. You know, you press the dough, make the dough nice and flat. But what's good about Little Caesars is as a cook, you could also, be involved with the managers. If the managers want you to do something, you can go do it for them. But my basic thing, I was always sheet outs. I was always pretty good at sheet outs. But that pretty much consists of putting dough in a machine, and how I think of it, it's very like conveyor belt type. You put this in a machine and you pass it on to the next person, and you're good to go. It was very fast, very quick, very organized too. That was my duty.
What was the work environment like?
Work environment, like I said, very organized, very organized. They put up what you had to do every day. And the people, very nice. Managers, very, very well, I guess you can say, educated on what they had to do, and I actually loved it. I worked there for about 1.5 years, and, so I liked it.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
It was actually paper. I had a lot of it is done online, but at Little Caesars they did, you can walk in, ask for a paper application, filled it out, handed it, to my manager, and, she hired me, and we had she brought me to her office, called me up one day, and brought me to her office, and she liked my personality. They look for personality. I think they look for the way you talk, different things. You have to you have to communicate very well because you're working with customers, and they'll pretty much teach you like the culinary type stuff, but pretty much personality, and that's it.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
Specific questions. Have I worked in the field? At the time, I didn't work in the food type business, but it was okay. They let me. I did. What's a good thing that I did? I just pretty much told them everything that I do. I told them I was a full-time student. I've volunteer work. I've done a lot of volunteer work. I'm trying to go to college. At the time I was in high school. But pretty much tell them everything, and it was just like a back and forth type thing. It was very good. Very good interview.
How were you notified that you received the job?
A phone call, and it took about, I would say 3 days after the interview. So 3 days, and it was a phone call. And, I showed up, I got my t-shirt, and I was ready to go.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
If you like very organized type work, if you like coming in and you know exactly what to do, it's pretty much a job for you. You don't necessarily need to know the food business because you will be taught, how to do things, but it's very organized and it's very repetitive, it was very good for me. So I liked it.